Hello aspirants, welcome to the Hi-Fi of the Day, Daily Current Affairs by Alchemy IAS Institute. I am Suhas. We are going to discuss the 5 most important news topic from which is here in the UPSC perspective, which will be useful for your preparation. India is going to launch its first hydrogen-powered train. What is the speciality? The conversion rate of the train will be 2,600 HP diesel-powered car will be hydrogen fuel cell. That gives the powered traction and the fuel storage. Each power car will have a 220 kilogram hydrogen in 350 bar pressure cylinders, and the storage will be at Jind, Haryana, which have a capacity of 3,000 kilogram storage of hydrogen, and the route will be Jind to Sonepat in Haryana. The distance will be 365 kilometer per day. 2 round trip per day will be doing by this train. So why hydrogen? Hydrogen is lightest, odorless, colorless, tasteless, but highly inflammable and exists in compound form, example in water, and require energy intensive extraction. For extracting hydrogen, energy is needed. Type of hydrogen, gray hydrogen is there that we extract from fossil using fossil fuel. Blue hydrogen from fossil fuel with the carbon capture. Green hydrogen from water electrolysis using renewable energy. That is the cleanest and sustainable form of hydrogen. That's why we call it as green hydrogen. So what are the benefits of using hydrogen as a fuel? It has zero emission when you are using it as a transportation fuel, and can decarbonize hard to abate sectors like steel, cement, chemicals, for heavy mobility, utilizes excess renewable energy and reduces dependence on fossil fuel and cuts the greenhouse gas emission. So what is the objective of using hydrogen in transportation sector? That make India's global hub for green hydrogen production, usage and export, and attaining energy independence by 2047 and achieve this net zero by 2070. So it's part of India's goal to attain the net zero emission by 2070. The target is 5 million metric ton green hydrogen production per year by 2030 and enable industries like fertilizers, refineries, transport, and steel and adopt hydrogen. This is a species in news, the world's smallest non-snake. After it disappeared for 20 years, again we found that world's smallest snake, that is Barbaran thread snake. The specialities of this snake is it is blind and it burrows in the ground. So it always stays inside down the ground, and it's termites and ants and lays one egg. It's a slender egg and reaches up to 10 centimeter in length when it becomes an adult, and has a pale yellow dorsal line and a small eyes. That snake plays an important role in ecosystem by feeding on insects, and it's extremely cryptic, that always stay inside, down the ground, or like down to rocks and stones. So it is cryptic and often hiding under the rocks, and it leaf litters, making the survey is difficult. That's why it was not visible for the last 20 years. Today, the launch of NISAR, NASA ISRO synthetic aperture radar, is going to happen today evening at 5:40. So what's the speciality? It is designed to be the most advanced Earth observation satellite ever. So why it is important? It has unmatched Earth observation capacity. It equipped with 2 synthetic aperture radar. One is long band by NASA, it is 24 centimeters wavelength. Another one is S band by ISRO, that has a short band 10 centimeter wavelength. So specialities work in day and night in all weather, can see through the cloud, smoke, fog, etc. And it generate 80 TB terabyte of data daily. That is 3 times more than any existing Earth observation satellite can do. And it has high resolution synchronous imagery. Both this synthetic aperture radar capture data simultaneously, avoiding gaps due to time differences. And it enables detailed surface monitoring, and it has wide-ranging applications in climate monitoring, disaster prediction, agriculture, forest, and biodiversity. And it is an engineering milestone because first satellite with a dual synthetic aperture radar in one platform, and the antenna size is 12 meters, achieving the resolution similar to 20-kilometer ground-based radar. And it took over 15 years to develop due to the complexity. And ISRO and NASA is joint hand for this. That's also important. And for more details about this NISAR and NISAR launch, we are going to be on live today at 5:30. Please watch our live for getting more information about the NISAR launch, and that live streaming of NISAR launch also will be in our channel at 5:30. In news, an 8.8 magnitude earthquake is in Kamchatka Peninsula, Russia. So what happened? And there is a tsunami warning of 3 to 4 meter wave recorded at this Kamchatka, Russia, and the tsunami warning and evacuation were issued across Russia's islands, Japan, Hokkaido and the Pacific Islands, Hawaii, Chile, Ecuador and the Solomon Islands. Then Japan's Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant workers were evacuated and Hawaii initiated coast evacuated, and amid warning is of destructive tsunami waves is there. And this is important because according to the Russian Academy of Science, this wave is the strongest earthquake in Kamchatka since 1952. That was a 9 Richter scale 9 magnitude earthquake was there in 1952. And it shallowed up the tsunami potential underscore the continued risk of seismic activity along the Pacific Ring of Fire, often in news and very important for our UPSC preparation, and highlighting the need of early warning system and tsunami preparedness and infrastructure resilience, and especially in your nuclear facility, that it should not be should not be a secondary disaster after the earthquake or tsunami. The nuclear disaster should not be a secondary disaster. So for India, there is no threat as of now. Why no threat to India? Because of this geographical distance. That earthquake epicenter is North Pacific, not connected directly to the tectonic plate influencing the Indian Ocean. And the wave direction is directed eastward and southeastward, affecting the areas in the Pacific Ocean, not Indian subcontinent. That wave will be going towards that eastern side, like that. This epicenter is eastern side of the Russia, and near to Japan, it will be going to the eastern side. India is in the western side of this epicenter. And the INCOIS system, through its tsunami early warning system, uses real-time data to assess the risk and confirmed no cause for concern for India. There is an article says why the Gini index is wrong about India. What is Gini index? What is Gini coefficient? It measures income inequality, and the scale will be 0 to 1, often or like 0 to 100. That lower score means minimum equal society, sorry, more equal society. That 0 means equality. Highest score will be more inequality. That India score is 25.5, placing in the moderately low inequality bracket. But why? Why this ranking is misleading for India? It overlooks the ground reality. Inequality in India is deep-rooted and multi-dimensional, includes wealth, gender, digital access, education, and employment. This Gini index only measures income inequality, not a broader spectrum of inequality is being measured and addressed. So what is this? Wealth inequality is vast. That study of income and wealth inequality in India is 1992 to 2003. 22.6% of national income went to top 1% of the population, and many Indians earn below the taxable limit, and drivers earns 3 lakh per year, working for employees earning 30 lakh per year, shows an everyday inequality. And gender inequality, only 35.9% of Indian workforce are women. At senior management, women are only 12.7%, and in startups only 7.5 are led by women. And informal economic disparity, that large informal sectors workers earn significantly less income, and lack of job security and benefit worsen the inequality of our country. And you have to consider about the digital divide also. Digital divide is a new inequality. Only 41.8% of the household, or rural and urban including, have broadband access, and in schools only 52.7% have a functional computers, and 53.9% have internet access. And digital access is essential for education, banking, job, and lack of that internet access is disproportionately affect the rural poor and female population. And educational inequality, in specific, we can consider the closure of schools during the pollution in Delhi highlight the digital inequality, and girls are often denied digital access due to the patriarchal norms. This is another concern. Finally, current affairs drill question of the day. With reference to the Gini index, consider the following statement. Gini index measures the wealth inequality in a society. A lower Gini coefficient indicates gender equality in income distribution. The Gini index captures gender and digital inequality as part of its methodology. According to the recent data, India has one of the highest Gini score among major economy. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? The options are given here. Comment your right answer below the comment section.